Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Dan from Big Bucks Trading. In this video I'm going to be going over my technical analysis on the total altcoin market cap. I'm going to be showing you guys a few things I'm seeing right now and why I think that we will see higher price levels. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my Twitter, it's Dan Trading. I go over stock plays and crypto updates throughout the week. The first thing I want to go over with you guys is the structure that I identified on the total altcoin market cap. And I see this little rounding bottom type structure. We had lower lows and lower highs on the way down and higher highs and higher lows on the way up. Now, if you guys are new to technical analysis, I'm going to show you guys what lower lows and lower highs are and higher highs and higher lows. So basically, in a downtrend, this is what a downtrend looks like when a stock is downtrending. And you call this right here a lower high, because this high is lower than the previous high, making it a lower high. Also, this low right here is lower than this low, making it a lower low. So that's what you see in a downtrend. You see lower lows and lower highs. And in an uptrend, you see higher highs and higher lows. So you have an uptrend for the stock. This is a high, but this high is higher than the previous high, making it a higher high. Then you have this low higher than this low, making it a higher low. So within an uptrend, you see higher highs and higher lows. Within a downtrend, you see lower lows and lower highs. So this is what we had in this structure. We had lower lows and lower highs on the way down, and then higher highs and higher lows on the way upwards. And it created this rounding bottom type structure. Since it was creating these higher highs and higher lows, it broke through that all-time high. So we had that breakthrough, but then it immediately erased all them gains from all them people that bought throughout in here. And after it broke through that all-time high, it retraced down to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and now we are seeing this nice bounce come off that level. Since that low, it has rallied up about 23%. So we are seeing a nice bounce off of that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And the reason that I'm showing you guys the structure of this rounding bottom and then a break through the all-time high and then a retrace to a 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, because I've found this same exact structure across the market a numerous amount of times. This is also on the total altcoin market cap to a smaller degree. We had lower lows and lower highs to the downside, and then we had higher highs and higher lows on the way up. It broke through that all-time high, but then absolutely dumped back down. And where did it dump back down to? That 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. And you could see what happened after that. The altcoin market cap went on a massive bull run. And that's just one time that I've seen this structure across the market. If we look at the gold chart, we had these lower lows, lower highs, and then it went into an uptrend, making this rounding bottom, and we made higher highs and higher lows. After it did clear that all-time high right around here, it broke back through that level, retracing right down to that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement area. You could see what happened after that structure came in. This thing went on a massive bull run. And right before it did that structure, it did the same exact structure right before that, making lower lows and lower highs, bottoming out, then making higher highs and higher lows, making this rounding bottom structure, clearing this all-time high right over here. After it cleared that all-time high, it dumped back down through the all-time high, hitting that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. And just like last time, over here, after it hit that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, it hit that retracement level over here and bounced very hard, and you could see that big move upwards after it hit that level. So now we see this structure occur 2 times in gold. Now if we take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average chart, we could see we had lower lows and lower highs on the way down in this crash in 87 here. And then it bottomed out, started making higher highs and higher lows, making this rounding bottom type structure. It broke through this all-time high that we had over here. Once it broke through that level, retracing to exactly the same 0.5 Fibonacci retracement before bouncing very hard, and you could see what happens after that. I mean, this thing went absolutely parabolic. So now we're seeing that across the market multiple times. It's happened once already in the altcoin market. It's happened twice in gold and once in the Dow Jones from what I'm seeing. So that is one reason why I am bullish on the altcoin market cap, is because this structure has appeared a numerous amount of times, and every time it hits that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, I mean, you could see the moves that come after that. So this is the 5th time I'm seeing this structure. I mean, patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't have to, but this sure does look promising, seeing the exact same thing 5 times in the market. And we're already seeing a nice 23% bounce off that 0.5 level. This makes me optimistic to think that we are going to set one more high. So one of the big questions is whether the top of Bitcoin is in or not, and I did make a technical analysis video on that about a day ago, so if you guys have not checked out that video, make sure you check it out before finishing the rest of this one. So now I'm going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin bull run in 2017, and as you can see, it followed this very nice parabolic curve trend line. It never really broke out of the uptrend. As Bitcoin started to near the end of the bull run in 2017, most of these altcoins went sideways for 180 days. These things basically did nothing while the Bitcoin bull run continued upwards. So we had very long consolidation for altcoins right here. But as Bitcoin was approaching the very top of the 2017 bull run, within a 63-day period, that's when these altcoins really started to rage and go on their massive bull runs. As you can see down here, we have things like XLM and ADA going up 7,000% in such a short period of time. This is what the altcoin season looked like in 2017. There was a 180-day consolidation as it was approaching the top, and then as it was approaching the very top, right around here for Bitcoin, these altcoins went parabolic in just that 2-month window. And even after Bitcoin did top, these altcoins still were going parabolic into the retrace. If we draw a similar parabolic curve trend line right here, Bitcoin has pretty much been riding this since 2018. And as you can see, as Bitcoin was approaching that previous top right around here, these altcoins really started to go parabolic right before that. It was between these two circles where the altcoins really had their massive rally. Now, as Bitcoin continued to hold that uptrend, still making higher highs and higher lows and holding that parabolic curve trend line, we did have a dump in here for Bitcoin, but we did see it recover and go past the previous all-time high. But if you take a look at the altcoins, these things have been in a dreadful consolidation for the last 190 days. It's actually the same exact time period as it was in 2017. If you guys watched my Bitcoin technical analysis video, I go over a few different possibilities that I see happening for the Bitcoin bull run, going over that it could possibly go up to 130K, or the Bitcoin bull run is over, and another possibility is 73 to 74,000. But in my opinion, it doesn't really matter what Bitcoin does at this point, because in the 2017 bull run, as Bitcoin was approaching the top, that's when these altcoins had their massive rallies. As we could see for XLM, this one going up 5,000% in just that 2-month window, and it even continued to go parabolic after the top of Bitcoin was already in. So even if my worst scenario does play out for Bitcoin and that the top is already in, I still think that the altcoin market will still have another massive rally before the end of this bull run for the whole crypto market. It would not be out of the ordinary to see Bitcoin top and then these altcoins go on their massive rallies. And as you can see in this little 2-month window right back here at the very top of the 2017 bull run, that's when the altcoins started to go parabolic. Before Bitcoin topped, these things started going parabolic, and then after it topped, they still continued on their massive rallies. Another reason why I'm bullish on the total altcoin market is because most of these Elliott Wave counts that I have uploaded on this channel, these are long-term bullish Elliott Wave counts, meaning that the highs aren't in for those cryptos yet and they still have their wave 3s to go up higher. Now, some of these altcoins that I went over, their intermediate waves may have got a little messed up because of the recent pullback in Bitcoin, but they're still in their primary waves on the bigger time frame. They're still going on to set their wave 3s. Nothing has invalidated those counts yet. So those are two reasons so far why I'm bullish on the altcoin market. We're seeing the same exact structure that we have now seen 5 times across the market, where we get this rounding bottom, it breaks the all-time high, pulls back to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and then we see it push higher. I'm also bullish on the altcoins because whether or not the top is in for Bitcoin or it still has to go to 130K, the top is approaching soon for this bull run. And that was a huge moment for the altcoins in the 2017 bull run. They went on their huge parabolic rallies after that 180-day consolidation. in just 2 months. So now we are seeing the same 190-day this time consolidation, still the same time period basically. Now I'm going to be going over my Elliott Wave count on the total altcoin market cap, and this Elliott Wave count pretty much matches everything that I've been saying. I believe that this is cycle wave 1, this is cycle wave 2, and it has been setting cycle wave 3. This high over here I have labeled as primary wave 1. There was an ABC correction for primary wave 2. This is the top of primary wave 3. That big pullback was primary wave 4. And now we are seeing it going on to set primary wave 5. And if you're wondering how is this labeled a 2 wave when this retracement is so deep, well, wave 2s can retrace 100% of wave 1. As you can see, it does not go below the previous low that we have over here. It is very close, but this 2 wave can literally retrace all the way to the very bottom, but it cannot go any bit below it or it's invalidated for a wave 2. So this still follows all Elliott Wave rules in that this wave 2 does not go below the origin of wave 1. Now I have 2 different scenarios for this primary 5th wave. I'm going to be going over the most bullish scenario first. So within primary wave 4 there was a ABC, and now we are going on to set primary wave 5. Within intermediate wave 1 of primary wave 5 I see a clear impulse wave. So we do have a 5 wave structure. So there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for intermediate wave 1. Then we have a zigzag back down for intermediate wave 2. Now going on to set the next impulse wave upwards. Within impulse waves there is 5 waves. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that would complete intermediate wave 3. So that's basically what this count says, that we are going on to set the next impulse wave upwards. Now since I believe that this is the top of intermediate wave 1 and this is intermediate wave 2, I'm going to be subdividing this structure for you guys. I see a clear zigzag to the downside, so within a zigzag it is a 3 wave move. So you have A, B, C. Within A there's 5 waves, within B there's 3 waves, and within C there's another 5 waves. So to give you guys a clear visual, this is what a zigzag looks like. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is what I mean by 5 waves. 3 wave move upwards, so there's a ABC up, and there's another 5 waves down. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is what a zigzag looks like. You would label that wave A, this wave B, and that wave C. So within wave A, I see a clear 5 wave structure. There's minute wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Minute wave 3 subdivides as a very nice impulse. We can see a clear 5 waves in wave 3 as well. Like I mentioned, within a B wave, wave B is a 3 wave move. So we have A, B, and C. But there's one problem here. Wave B goes below the origin of wave A. And when wave B goes below the origin of wave A, it must be either an expanded flat or a running flat. So I believe that this is an expanded flat, and that is when there's 3 waves up for wave A, there's another 3 waves down for wave B, and then within wave C there is 5 waves to the upside, which completes minor wave B as an expanded flat. So to give you guys a quick visual, there's 3 waves within wave A, 3 waves within wave B. Wave B goes below the origin of wave A, and then it makes 5 waves upwards to go below the end of wave A to complete that C wave. And this is what an expanded flat looks like. So after that expanded flat came in for minor wave B, there's another 5 waves within minor wave C, because within a zigzag it is a 5-3-5 structure. So I do think that this intermediate wave 2 is complete. I see a clear zigzag to the downside. And all this does is just confirm everything that I've been showing you guys, with it following the same exact structure that we've seen 5 times across the market, that when it hit that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, it goes up and sets another high upwards and still has the bull run continuing. Also, we are in that same time period as the 2017 bull run with that 180-day consolidation before seeing a massive pump and this dreadful consolidation getting wrapped up for the altcoins. So that could indicate that the massive bull run for the altcoins is starting, and we're about to see a massive money flow from Bitcoin to the altcoins. So I do favor this count that this is intermediate wave 2 going on to set intermediate wave 3. One of the targets for a wave 3 is a 1.618 Fibonacci extension, which would take this up to about $2.913 trillion. This is my favorable count for the total altcoin market cap because most of my videos on my channel, I go over these bullish Elliott Wave counts on the altcoins, and you can't have bullish Elliott Wave counts on the altcoins and then not be a bullish Elliott Wave count on the total altcoin market cap, because the altcoins make up the total altcoin market cap. So this is really what I'm looking for throughout the next few weeks. I'm looking for this thing to fire back to the upside to take out that previous all-time high. As you could see previously looking at this structure, after it did hit that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement, these things fire back to the upside rather quickly. In all examples, we can see that. Even in the Dow Jones, after it did hit that level, we did see this thing fire back up to the upside. Same with the last time it happened in the total altcoin market cap. After it hit that 0.5, it fired right back to the upside. So now we are seeing a bunch of bullish confluence for the total altcoin market cap, which makes me optimistic. That's pretty much what I'm looking for the total altcoin market cap. I'm looking for this thing to start firing back to the upside and taking out that previous all-time high. The sentiment right now is that the bull run is over for crypto, and I did go over this in my XRP video, saying that as you start approaching these bottoms, usually majority will turn bearish and say that the bull run is over. We definitely saw that with XRP, as I believe it was approaching this bottom over here. I did making a video on it, and my expectations were that it would get to around 75 cents to where it was right then and there when I was making that video, and it did reject 75 cents very hard. I mean, we did see stop loss parades and margin calls, which drew the price down 10 cents further than expected, but I still don't think that that would invalidate everything that I went over in that video. The sentiment was extremely bearish on XRP. Everyone was clowning on it, saying that the bull run was over. They were saying that it can't even get above $1. Most of the people in my comment section were extremely bearish on it. But I still have these same expectations that the bull run is still getting started for XRP. I believe the opposite of what the majority believes right now. That's just my expectations of what's going to happen. I do think that the bull run is going to continue. There's much more bullish confluence than bearish confluence. But I am going to go over the one possible bearish scenario I see playing out, and I don't think this is as likely as my bullish, because like I said, I have so many more confluences that go over a bullish scenario than a bearish scenario. But this is the bearish scenario, basically stating that primary wave 5 is over right here. There was a clear 5-wave structure in here, and that's it for primary wave 5. And we basically just see this thing flop back downwards for a cycle wave 4. Now, that is a possibility. I don't think it's as likely, but it is still possible. But like I told you guys, my main expectations for this is that that is the bottom on that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. The thing with this Elliott wave count is this wave 2 can retrace all the way down to the origin of wave 1 right down here, but it's still valid until it breaks below it. Once it breaks below it, that's when it invalidates. So we still have a while to go for this count to be invalidated. It would have weird proportion to the other intermediate waves if it did roll back down here. So I definitely think that this setup would look better if it did bounce where it's at right now. And everything that I've showed you guys is saying that we are about to bounce very heavily off of that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. That's going to be my TA on the total altcoin market cap. I do believe that that 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level was the bottom. If we take a look at the weekly time frame and pull up this RSI indicator, we do have bearish divergence right here, but if you look at more of the short term, we do have this hidden bullish divergence indicating that it will go higher, and that's pretty much when the RSI makes a lower low and the price action makes a higher low. So I'm optimistic that we are going to continue upwards. It is possible that the top is in. I don't think that it is likely, and that won't get confirmed till it breaks through the origin of wave 1. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a thumbs up, comment down below, comment some altcoins you guys would like me to go over in future videos, and make sure you subscribe and turn on them notifications so you can get alerted for amazing setups just like this one. Have a good one.